Hello everyone. So I'm testing out my new ring light set. Hope you like it. I need to center myself some more. There we go. So I'm not out of shot, but here's my tarot cards. I just finished a hour and 24-minute live stream, but I took it down after the live stream because I realized I said a bit too much, and I was like, yeah, this is not gonna fare well. Staying on here too long. So I was like, yeah, let me just take it down. So instead, to make up for that, I'm going to do a pick a card tarot reading. So just a simple 3-card by 3-card spread. To keep this kind of enough just to kind of make up for, because that was more a general reading for everyone, but I wanted it like a you pick the card reading. And I was going to do one anyway, so just using the same cards, I will hand select January 2021, because I was kind of looking into January during the live stream regardless. So let's go look into that. Instead of shuffling my hand, let's just do it like this, because I'm so tired of shuffling by hand. These cards don't even shuffle well by hand, first of all. They're not meant to be shuffled by hand very well. Or I just stink at shuffling. Thank you guys, though, for the support on the live stream. I feel better now that I made myself clear on what's been going on. Because I know there's a lot of confusion based on my videos, like what really happened. And I made a couple vlogs and then I deleted them because I was like, I was just so angry with the whole thing that happened. I was just like, let me just delete this because it's not the right energy to output. And just because I'm alone now doesn't mean like I want to like put that out into the universe again, you know, like those kind of energies. I've learned from that, so not to do that. So there's 1 card, 2 card, and 3 card. I'll lower the camera so I can show you. So for the month of January 2021, I just did an OnlyFans shoot, onlybomboni.com, 18 plus only. It was quite fun to do. Has music and everything. And then you can book my tarot readings on tonybomboni.com. 10% off, coupon code TonyB. I mean, sorry, it's Tony, not Tony B. Tony, Tony. Enter Tony coupon code, 10% off your bookings. Card 1, card 2, card 3. Card 1 is this aqua aura quartz. Card 2 is this blue calcite crystal, and card 3 is this Om Mani Padme Hum prayer wheel. So choose wisely. 1, 2, 3. Feel free to choose more than one set of cards as well if you so desire. So let's begin. This thing is dropping. There we go. That's actually better. So let's work on card 1. So I have all in reverse, Death, Knight of Swords, Queen of Cups. So if you picked the Angel Aqua Aura Quartz, or card 1, I see that old worries will be washed away this month of January, card 1. You used to worry a lot about something to do with the number 9. You used to like clench or hold on to old fears, and they're gonna be no more, card 1. They're gonna be no more. Maybe you also, I see these circles here, like you felt trapped or you felt like in a bind, almost like in a dazed spell. or confused state. You didn't feel maybe like you were, like you were flourishing or you were prospering. You felt maybe you were always working. And you couldn't see things clear. You almost saw things as in black and white. But this coming month of January, you're really going to get the message, and instead of being so afraid of moving on ahead, you're just going to go do it. You're just going to go do what used to worry you or you used to induce fear in you, bring fear in you. There used to be a sadness to you, but you're also moved on from that sadness as well. It's like a month of clearance, clear energies. You're going to feel better. You're going to feel lighter. You're going to feel at ease and more easier. Like things are going to get easier. Your tasks are going to get easier. There's someone you're thinking about, like a male energy. You like see their name everywhere you go. Interesting. You also were kind of perceived as a person that was responsible and could take care of things easily, but this month you may maybe gain back that confidence in yourself that you once lost or felt like was no longer there for you. However, you're still going to be responsible for dealing with heavy emotions. Maybe you're not healed enough, or you haven't dealt with something. You've only dealt with a little bit of something. So yeah, she's holding like a little cup. She's like, well, I have this whole pot in front of me of like water, and I'm only scooping a little at a time because I can only handle and deal with a little bit at a time. You don't want to be damaged or feel damaged anymore. You don't want to feel like the pressure of the burden of that, because you can only handle so much. You're like a sensitive soul. And you want to remain in this peaceful, positive, abundant alignment, but at the same time you're like, oh, but I know I have this stuff to deal with, and I can only take care of a little bit of it at a time. Maybe even like in your job, you're just like, oh, I can only do little tasks at a time. And it may not serve your advantage. You have to have a Knight of Swords kind of mindset about doing certain tasks. You just have to go for it, do it, no matter how much it stinks. And realize that your past is no longer there. You see, you no longer have to suffer with the past old mistakes. Now it's a new kind of transition. So in January, you're going to have to deal with new things that you didn't realize were maybe as horrible as past experiences, but you have to think of it this way. It's better to deal with this than what you used to deal with, because what you used to deal with, you just didn't want to put up with. You weren't having it. So make sure to take little steps at a time. Don't get ahead of yourself, but also don't expect anything of it. Don't expect like, oh, it's going to be so bad. Here we go again. Just do it. Enjoy it the best way you can. And move on. Work towards your goals one slow step at a time. And realize you're moved on from your past. So that's the month of January for card 1. If you pick card 2, the blue calcite I have here. All in reverse yet again. Do I have a rash? I feel like, because I was doing that OnlyFans video, I was like, go touch something probably that gave me a rash. 9 of Swords. 6 of Cups. High Priestess. So the fact that they're all in reverse kind of guides me and tells me that, well, I can't say that for all of them combined. It's a different story for a different card. So I'm just gonna share. It won't be an easy month for you. In fact, it'll feel like January is worse than December. Because before you weren't feeling maybe the impacts of things. And you kind of also like pushed away. You chose not to listen to those things. Like maybe you heard some bad news about someone and you're like, oh, I choose not to listen. I choose to ignore it. I choose for my peace. I just choose to not pay attention to those energies and those things. You're that type of a person, it seems. You may not be able to see your friend this coming month. They're just going to be like busy. They're going to be doing something with their hands, working on something, different projects. They're also going to be far. Maybe they're taking a vacation, or they just won't be able to see you overall. And it'll make you even sadder, and you'll say to yourself, oh my God, an already horrible month. How much harder can this month be on me, and how much more of a toll can this month take on me? You guys are almost like twins. You guys are like twin energies. It doesn't seem like you've known each other for that long, but it feels like you've known each other for an eternity. So if you know them for 1 year, you feel like you've known them for 5. You used to do activities together, go hang out, whatever. Listen to music together. And it's just not gonna be there this month. That's all I'm seeing. Something with the number 2 here. Maybe day 2 of the year, something will shift and change for you. But you will feel like it's not a good change, but it's more how you feel about it. It's like you're so against it rather than it actually being positive, good news. Sorry about my yawning. That was rude. I'm just like, I've been having a long month and taking care of a lot of things. So now that I'm on my own, I'm like getting used to this change. Anyway, something with the moon as well. It's like you're going to think on this more at night. You're going to ponder this life change more at night. You're letting your hair down. Maybe some of you are letting your hair grow out as well. Or a new hairstyle. You're going to have to really mature, grow into this month. It's going to teach you something. It's going to be a still month and you won't like it. You would rather go socialize and you're just going to be kind of still. And you're going to like, again, holding on to like these thoughts and feelings of why is this happening to me right now? Maybe loneliness, maybe you miss this person so badly and so deeply. And they do to you, but maybe you will feel it a bit more. You'll feel more touched by it because they're going to go off and do new things on their trip or whatever they're going to go. And they'll be distracted by it, so they won't have much time to really sit and think about you. But because you will have time to, you're going to think on them more than they will you. But it doesn't mean they don't care about you. It just means that you'll feel this separation and this division, okay? You're going to feel like cold maybe and sad and stressed, depressed. Like you're just going to disconnect a bit spiritually this coming month of January. And you'll even have less time outside as well, which you usually spend more time with this person. So you're just going to be home more and just to think and think and think and grasp onto these thoughts that are literally torturing you. So try to take it easy this month of January, card 2. That's all I'm seeing. Thank you very much for choosing this set. And if you picked the prayer wheel, finally some upright cards. A little bit of good news here. Just one downright card. So I have the 9 of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Knight. of Wands, not Nine of Wands. The first one was the Nine of Wands. It's the Knight of Wands in reverse. So some of you had like a damage to your head. Either had an operation around your head or something to do. Maybe it could be as simple as an eye exam, but it gave you a headache, like something here, like a migraine or a headband, or you had to hit your head somewhere or fell on your head. Something with your eyes and also your head. Maybe at work you had a fall. Maybe you fell on ice or something, or you will have, like I said, it's like early January kind of. Just be careful. Make sure the roadways are salted if it's snowy and icy conditions wherever you are. But also some of you, will have to like stay warm, dress up. You're going to build something new or be in a part of a project that's working and building on something new. Some website. Something to do with like engineering or mechanics or actual like construction as well. Or you know someone who's in that and they had an injury or some bad fall or some experience. Also some stairs I'm seeing, like by a it was like an elevated fall of some platform or something. And you may have had to take care of them. Some other people will like maybe puncture themselves on accident or hurt themselves on accident. Like just be careful. Like it's a very like clumsy month for you. It feels like gravity's just weighing you down and you're just like not careful. Some head is spinning, some have vertigo, dizziness. It's something to do with work, like physical movement. Maybe you're moving and you moved something and it fell on you. And you fell and took a tumble with it. Just be careful. It's just confirming it again. Some fire signs, perhaps. Maybe air signs tend to do that. Clumsiness, dropping things. Maybe you broke something that was really meaningful. So be careful as you move, make sure you get helpers on board, movers to help you, or just a good friend to just help out, really. You're putting past frustrations aside. The month of January, card 3. Because you're tuned in and focused on helping this person heal or helping yourself. Like you're so distracted by what happened that it's like you don't even have time to sit in how you actually feel. And you're upset about something. You're angry about something. You're triggered about some incident. Something to do with the eyes. Like eye stress, eye strain, linked to a migraine. For some, it's a physical falling, but for some, it's like an eye. Be careful of your eyes and your head if you feel a headache or migraine. Make sure you're okay? But I'm seeing like teeth, like anger, like a lot of stress because of these changes. And you don't necessarily accept these changes. But you must do so that you can use that change as a tool to progress forward and be a stronger person. And avoid falls. Doesn't have to always be a physical fall, but sometimes it's like a fall of a plan. A fallen idea. Something you forgot, and it's triggering your stress response and hormone. Because you don't want to forget or you don't want to lose this thing that was so precious and valuable to you. Maybe a fallen friendship, Doesn't have to be physical all the time. Make sure there's no like arguments or tensions with this person because they can be nasty equally as much as you. And that never ends well when you're battling with wands and swords. Like it's a vigorous fight between maybe a couple friends, you and someone else. So just a falling out of a friendship as well, and also saying, hope everything is okay on your end. That's all I'm saying. For the month of January, just make sure you, again, don't get so cornered and caught up in that, because a lot of times when we have one incident like that, we tend to just focus on it with all our might, and it's just, as hard as it is to accept and let it go, that's the teacher this month for you, card number 3. So you will have to learn that and face it. So thank you guys for joining me. Sorry I'm a bit tired, but I will get some rest now. I'm done for the day. Like I said, I had an 84-minute live stream, so this is to make up for it because I wanted to post something that was acceptable. And I will see you guys soon. Again, if you want your own tarot reading, make sure to book on TonyBomboni.com. 10% off, coupon code TONY. See you guys.